Good morning. As you are coming in, please thumbs up the live. Gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. If you would like to come up on the panel, click the link in the comment. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Tanisha. So as you see, the topic is what is your biggest fear? And if you have a big fear, and what is it? What is it that you can't move forward? So you could chime in on that topic. You could come up on the panel. If you have any topics you want me to discuss, you can email me, DM me, and hit me on Messenger, or let me know in the comment sections while we're live. Just give me some. Kevin, you said heights, hate being up so high. So to get over that fear, Kevin, would you want to go up like to the tallest building, to a tall building? I say tallest building, but to a tall building, and what? Just like me, I'm afraid of heights too. So I'm not gonna even lie. I can't. It's like nah. Even getting on elevators and stuff, or even if I go to a top of a building, some people will look over and be like, they probably and be cool with it. They'd be happy about it. But me, if I would do something like that, I'd be like, shook up or scared. Kevin said, I would not laugh out loud. I want to kiss the ground. So, or you could bungee jump, Kevin, to get over your fears. But that's like me saying it too. But I'm not going up high. I'm not going to no top of no building, and I'm not bungee jumping. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Also, real quick, the 8-7 coupon insert preview will be uploaded shortly. Probably in the next it upload probably about like 10 o'clock. Laugh out loud, bungee. Nice try. He. They strap them in. They strap them in, and then they let them bounce all high up and down, all high up and down. Um, but also, what is your biggest fear to why you can't move forward? Like, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? What is it, Nathaniel? Haha, I don't even like roller coasters. No, I've been on plenty of roller coasters, but I wouldn't get on one right now. I wouldn't get on one now. I would not get on one now. Definitely with everything that's going on with these amusement parks, the roller coasters rise. Something might happen. Something a screw might be loose. So Kevin P said makes sense. Nope. Too much stuff going on with those roller coasters. Tanisha said fear of snakes. You scared of snakes? Me too. Do they have Six Flags at Philly? No. No, no, no. My children, when I took my children to the carnival, they wanted to get on this big Ferris wheel. I was like, nope. And they wanted to get on there so bad. I was like, nope. So I let them skate and have all the other play all the other games, but not getting on that Ferris wheel though. They wanted to bungee jump too, and I was like, no. Well, I can tell you one of my fears right now, besides heights, besides snakes and all that other stuff, it's is to get behind the wheel again. It's to get behind the wheel again. They have these goofy things at Atlantic City, I think. Yeah, here and there at Atlantic City. Yep. Like bungee jumping. So my biggest fear right now is to get behind the wheel again. Yeah, I know how to drive and stuff, Kevin. It's just, let me see, that's how I can say it. Anxiety. To be honest, anxiety. Now I'll get behind the wheel for a couple of days or whatever the case may be. Yes, Kevin, I do. And these crazy drivers or whatever the case may be. Like it took me a long time before to get behind the wheel again. It really took me a long time. So that's why you don't see me driving right now. What happened? Why you're afraid to drive? Car accidents. Like it's always me thinking ahead of time or me thinking the negative. What makes you anxious? The expressway. Okay, my daughter took me. Let's say this. My daughter picked me up right from CVS when I did the CVS Easy Newbie all digital video. So I'm like, where are we going? I'm thinking that she taking me home. And I'm like, hold up. I said, you're getting on the expressway? She said, yeah. And then she bust out laughing. I told my daughter name her nickname. I said, Mama, I don't like getting on the expressway. She gets on the expressway and she keep looking at her rear mirror, looking at me. She looking at my face expression and stuff like that. She talking about, Mom, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to crash or nothing. It's okay. And then she drove all the way on the expressway and then drove back. Then she going to say, turn around and say, that wasn't so bad, right? I said, nah, that wasn't bad, but I'm not driving on the expressway. I will go the long way. I will go all around Philly before I even get on the long way. If I'm in North now. So if I got to go to West Philly or something, I'm going to take the long way into West Philly. I'm not going to take the expressway in Philly. So it's just a lot of stuff, driving and all that stuff to make me not want to get behind the wheel again. What right now? And then me and my daughter was in an accident. Well, it was the other driver's fault. We're driving, going home, and next thing you know, our bodies just shook real fast to the front and then went back. Like it was like kind of a shocker. Like I was like really shocked. So we turn around, my back has already, tore the hell up. My hips or whatever from having hip replacement surgery. The guy is screaming like, I'm sorry. And you could tell, and he was still holding the damn phone in his hand. He was still holding the phone in his hand. See, the thing about it, he was not paying attention the way he hit us. Like if it's a stop sign, we supposed to stop and then go. He wasn't paying attention. We stopped, kept going, but he kept going. He didn't stop. So he smacked dead in the back of us. Hey, Miss Rada Dial. Hello. You actually won that gift card. So that's another thing. Like accidents, thinking about what might happen. That we got some crazy drivers on the road that don't even have driver license. So it's a give and take thing. So I'm pushing myself. I'm like pushing myself like you can do it. You can do it. You can get behind the wheel again. You can get behind the wheel again right now. You can get behind the wheel again. Huh? On here? No, on the phone. I'm sitting there. I need to see something. How much is that? So you said, oh man, okay, glad y'all were okay. Yes, I'm like, baby. Yeah, you got to call the cops, got to make a report, yada, 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 yada. So right now, if you ever have like, I'm like I said, right now, the biggest thing right now is for me to get behind the wheel. And it's like I'm pushing myself, and then when it's time to jump behind that wheel, I'm like, no, never mind. I don't want to drive. But in the same mindset, I'm like, I want to drive to the market. I want to drive to all these other stores. I want to drive far out, because here in Philadelphia, basically a lot of these stores are closing down. If you're a member of my group, I posted a a sign when I went to Dollar General to do my haul. It shut down. It shut down. And wait, let me go to the picture. If you probably can't see it on here, it's a Department of Health cease operations. You are hereby notified that this location is in violation of the Philadelphia Code. So I seen this on the door. I'm like, what the hell? So there's a lot of stores here in Philadelphia closing. So I want to be able to get over this fear of getting behind the wheel again and drive out further to some of these stores. But I'm just not there yet. People drive crazy. I'm a slow driver. I'm just not there yet. And here's the where did it go? Here's the picture that I took at Family Dollar when I went there yesterday with the sign on the door. So that's one of my biggest fears. If you want to come up on a panel, you can. If you want to just, talk about this topic in the comment section, what's your biggest fear? Some people are afraid. Like I said, some people are afraid to talk about stuff. I mean, sometimes it's good to let things out. So every day I'm gonna go live and do a topic. No. And talk about it. It could be about anything. It could be about anything. You can tell me about what topics you want to talk about. Besides, like when I go live and do these particular topics, I don't want to talk about couponing. I want to talk about couponing when I do these particular lives. Now, if I go live and want to discuss couponing, it will be in the title. But in that, it's going to be like separate. Ms. Rodadai, you a slow driver? Hey, Anne-Marie, hey, Tyler, I hit the like on the way in. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So it's easy said than done. I would say, I can tell you, you got to get over this biggest fear so you can move forward, so you can do what you need to do. That's in the sense of telling my own self that, looking in the mirror, telling myself that. Beautiful queen, you can do it. You can do it. Get behind the wheel and pull off. Get behind the wheel and pull off. And my daughter said, drive slow. My daughter said, drive slow. Hey, Penny, hello. I did get your email. Thank you for the picture. Penny received her Cheesecake Factory gift card. Yep, because people always in a rush, right? And then they go around you. Like they be so in a rush. Like you'll be right here. They could be like five. You could be in the front and they could be like 4 or 5 cars behind you. Next thing you know, you hear an engine, rum, 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 roll fast. And here they come. You looking in the rear mirror, they coming around all the cars that's in front of them to hurry up and drive right past you. And then you'll be like, well, ain't that's why the front of your car tore up or the back of your car tore up from you doing something stupid? Yep, they always in a rush. Always in a rush. And then if you drive slow, you ever get beeping their horn at you? My husband drive, I don't. Too nervous. Right, Penny. It's like my fear. Like a fear get behind the wheel again. But if you have anxiety, you know what I'm talking about. See, my anxiety is not as bad as it was like years ago. My anxiety was bad because when it first came on, I didn't know how to deal with it, and all this stuff is like a big rush. You're hyperventilating, stuff like that. It seems like you're always gonna pass out, or you think you're gonna die, and all that stuff. So if you have anxiety, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So As time went on, I had to like kind of distract myself, yada 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 yada, and so forth. All of that just to be at a red light, shake my head. Yup, Miss Rada, I have a lot of anxiety, right? So that's a big thing for me. And it's like when it first started, it's like I'm always thinking what's gonna happen before I go outside or something like that. So it's like I gotta stop doing that. And like have it under control. If I didn't have it under control now, I'd be always at the hospital like I did years ago. But get behind that wheel is a totally different story. I just gotta push myself and push myself and push myself. Um, I used to have anxiety driving too. Don't worry, you got to just breathe and take it easy. I'm, Anne Marie, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Go ahead and grab the keys. Go ahead and grab the keys and go on outside and get in that car. Be like, whew, okay, all right, let's start this. Let's start this car up. All right, let's start it up. Let's start this car up. And then I'll be like, here we go. And then I turn the car off and get right on out. When I get home from driving, I have to kick back in my recliner because my nerves are so tore up because people be driving so crazy. Yup, Alina, put some music on that will relax you. The kids in Nightown start school this Thursday. They start school this Thursday. When does the kids start? Where you live? The 29th of August. The 29th of August. Yep, the 29th of August. So I'm pushing myself, y'all. I'm pushing myself and I'm pushing myself. And I wanted to talk about this topic for myself. And I know some of you may have, some fears or what's stopping you from moving forward. On the 17th of August there, Miss Rada Die. Anybody else want to chime in on this topic? Penny, they pushed my kiddos to the second week of September because issue with a school. It's too much going on here in Philly. We got like 5 to 10 cases of the monkeypox, and we still got that the 19 going around and all types of stuff. So we will see as time nears for them to go back, for the children to go back to school. It's just too much still going on. And then, you do all this school shopping, and then they wind up saying, well, the kids gonna be doing virtual for a while. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. The kids gonna be doing virtual. I done bought all these uniforms. I done bought these book bags. I done done all the school supplies. I done bought these doing sneakers and everything like that. And you talking about they gonna be on virtual. Did you hear that New York has locked up the spam? Wait, locked up the spam? Miss Rada Die. Yup. Wow. Wow. Stuff is getting out of hand. I went in Target the other day and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Is Target locking the stuff up too? And the lady said, yep. The employee was like, yep. They locking the toothpaste up, the deodorant. They said the razors are next. I said, wow, stuff is really getting out of hand here in Philadelphia. It really is. Getting out of hand. If you gotta lock up band-aids and you gotta lock up lubricant and all that type of stuff, you definitely know it's getting out of pocket. They have to get it out for you. Right. They're locking up. At the CVS that I go to, the cashews are locked up. The peanuts are locked up. The pistachios are locked up. The beef jerkies are locked up. I'm like, damn, they still in peanuts? They still in beef jerkies? I'm like, you know what? This is out of control because it's all canned goods. Life is hard. We can only do our best, and that's fine, one step at a time. Right, Alina? Thank you so much. Damn, I'm like, y'all locking up Planters peanuts? What is going on? And like, the people don't care here. Like, they want what they want, whether they're on drugs, whether they're homeless, or whatever the case may be. And they were given opportunities. They were given opportunities to go into a shelter, but they don't want to. They rather live on the streets and go into these stores and steal. And it's like, the staff members are telling me, like, this is even they like, you, Robin, when you're not even here doing your hauls, or when you do your videos, they in here all the time stealing, and there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. They can't chase you out the store. They can't run over there and knock it out your hand. They can't do none of that, because if so, they would get fired. They would absolutely get fired for that. You can't be chased out the store either. So what are you going to do? I mean, it's a security guard at CVS, and they still steal. I mean, I told you the story that the security guard was dragged across the floor by one of the homeless people, because they was in there stealing cleaning products, but they were stealing cleaning products so they can sell it, to another store. Meat so high, the forest and plant-based, shake my head. Yup, Miss Rada. They're selling it cheap on the street, right, Penny? Right. And let me tell you, I went to the market yesterday, and she didn't put them damn grapes on there, and it said $9.89. I said, ma'am, I'm not paying $10 for a bag of grapes. You got me confused. Is that the trash truck? Wait a minute, y'all. Yeah, that's the trash truck. You talking about I wanted some grapes too, and she talking about $9.89. Ma'am, go ahead and take that off. Go ahead and void that grapes off, because I'm not paying you $10 for a bag of grapes. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And that's what's being done, Penny. They're stealing this stuff out the store, and then they selling it for cheap, wherever they can get a quick buck. And then you see so many people with signs now. Back in the day, it used to be like, you ride around, you see like one or two people with the homeless signs, and stuff like that. But now, like, it really got a hand. Like, everywhere you turn, like every corner you basically turn, is someone standing there with a sign saying, "Can you help me?" So you don't know if this person really need help to get like something to eat or something to drink, or if they're begging because they want to buy drugs. So you don't know. So, like I said, one time I was at 7-Eleven, and at that time I had my card, my EBT card. So the lady came in and was like, "Can you buy me and my kids something to eat? My kids are at the house hungry." So I looked her up and down. I was like, "I don't have no money, but I could buy you something off, off my." Don't start that barking. "I could buy you something off my card." And she like, "No, I prefer the money." Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. You just told me your children and yourself is hungry, and your kids are home right now, and you don't have nothing to eat for them or for yourself. And I'm telling you, I'm going to buy you these hoagies, some big bags of chips, and 2 big 2-liter sodas for you could take home to feed yourself and your children. And you're sitting here telling me, no, you rather have the money. So when somebody tells you that, they're lying. Why? If you're hungry, why wouldn't you want me to buy you something to eat off my card? You want the money to get a drink, You want money for drugs, and I'm not going to do that. So, Anne Marie, laugh out loud, freaking love you, stuff. But thank you so much, Anne Marie. Paula B, good morning, good morning, be queen, everyone. I don't even pay $10 for a household goods. Damn sure ain't paying $10 for food, right? I'd be scared to get on my money. Can't trust nobody, right, Raquel? So you never know what it's being used for. And you had people at drive-throughs. You had the homeless people at the drive-throughs, with their cup out, and stuff like that. And people, ask them, do you want something to eat? And they tell them no. Do you want something the drive-through at McDonald's and all that stuff? And then they turn it down. You telling them, I will buy you something. I will buy you a coffee and a donut or coffee and sandwich out of this Dunkin' Donuts. I will buy you a meal right here out of McDonald's. And they tell you no. They rather have the money. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not giving you no money. You told me you was hungry, so I'm going to buy you something to eat. I'm not putting money in your hand, because when you tell me that you'll rather have the money than the food, I know that you're going to do something else with the money. And some of them are hip to it now. Some are hip to it. They'll have they cup out there, and they won't even say that they're hungry or nothing, because they already know people are going to say, well, I could go over there and get you something to eat. I don't have to give you the money. So they hip to that now. So they don't even say it anymore that they're hungry. They'll just, have the cup out there and up and down. And then they be like at the end of the expressway, like when you coming off the expressway, they be there too. And I'm like, you could possibly get hit. Why are you standing at the end of the expressway? They don't care. So they hip to it now. They'll have their cup out there, and they could keep collecting money and change enough for them to buy their drink or drug of their choice. So it is what it is. And but on the other note, on the other side of the flip side, it's like, well, I'm gonna still give this person, a dollar or two. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, or you may know what they're gonna do with it, and you'll say, well, I'm still gonna get my blessings. I'm still gonna get my blessings, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them this dollar or two, no matter what they're gonna do with it. That's on the flip side. That's on the flip side. And that's how I did years ago, giving a dollar here or two. Don't care what they did with it. I'm still going to get my blessings, whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. But it's like 70% now. Like I said, everywhere you turn, it's like everybody got a sign. Everybody got their cup out. Everybody is stealing to make a quick buck. And it's crazy. The situation will be getting worse because the food shortage is as well. Yes, I heard about the food shortage. So you guys better go out and rack up. I plan on getting another deep freezer. I have a refrigerator, of course, but I have a deep freezer as well. But I want to go ahead and get another deep freezer so I can stock up on some meats. I could definitely stock up on some canned goods and everything like that. And I believe it, Gladys, that it's about to really, 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 really get really crazy out here. And then they got this monkeypox thing. So y'all better stock up while you can. Stock up on paper products, stock up on cleaning products, canned goods, meats, all you can store, and definitely waters, definitely water, most definitely water. Anybody else want to chime in on this topic? Anybody want to chime in on this topic? I had somebody up on Messenger, and because of the August P&G laundry. But sometimes you can't trust people. See, I really want to get this August P&G, but it always say go with your first instinct, go with your gut feeling. This woman was standing outside of Walmart asking people for gas money. This old man told her he had 2 gas cans with gasoline in it. She said no money. Right, Penny. Someone's offering you gas right now, and you tell them no, you want the money. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bull crap. And another thing I don't like seeing is family out there. You got your kids with you. You in front of Walmart, and you have your son and two daughters with you begging. So you're using your children to get money. And the kids and the mom didn't look dirty or nothing. They didn't look like they were homeless. They looked like they was clean, looked like it was well kept, you know. But as I said before, never judge a book by its cover. And then I seen the same lady and her three children in another, like still in North, but probably like 10 to 15 blocks away, under this underpass, by this underpass. But this time she had a man with her. So I'm guessing it was maybe her boyfriend, a lover, her husband. And they all was begging. Her and the man was begging, not the children, just her and the man. So I'm like, hold up. Maybe I'm thinking maybe they're out here begging because they have a house, and they need to pay their mortgage or rent, or maybe they need food, or whatever the case may be. But they was like clean, they was well kept. I don't know what to think about that situation. But in the same token, you know, you have a husband, and he got you and your children out here, and y'all begging. If that's the case, you and your children should be in a house or something, or you know, get somewhere safe, and let him go out there and beg. He the man of the house. Let him do what he need to do as a man. This Ralph, hey Ralph Angel. So as a man, you're supposed to protect and provide for your family. Why do we have you and your children out there with him while he's begging? So in a sense, it seems like y'all using the children to get money, and that is not cool to me. It's really not cool to me. It's really not cool to me. You know, but at the same token, you don't know what situation that they're in. So people have a lot of choices. People have choices in life. You don't have to be homeless. You could go into a shelter. You know, you don't have to be going through what you're going through. You know, you could go. There's plenty of help in all these states. There's plenty of help. So I don't understand. I don't know. Because if I was homeless and didn't nobody want to take me in, I would go to a shelter. So I know I have a roof over my head and I'll have 3 meals. So I don't know. I don't know what the situation may be. But just seeing that kind of breaks my heart. But you got the kids out there with you. You have the children out there with you. They use the kids as bait, right? And on that note, you know, watch out. I always tell my children too. Always be aware of your surroundings. Always be aware of your surroundings. Stop tapping on that phone. You down in your phone and you tapping. You're not looking what's in front of you. You're not looking on the side of you, and you're not looking in the back of you. You're not turning around. You're not doing that because you're too busy tapping on the phone. And there's too many children out here, besides adults. There's too many children out here that's being kidnapped. Even if you go to the park, even if you take your children to the park, you can get that one phone call when you're not paying attention to your child. And then by the time you look back up, your child is gone. A whole lot of distraction. I don't care where I'm at. I could be at a park. I could be walking down the street. I could be at the movie, or whatever the case may be. And somebody call my phone, and if I'm at the park, boop, answer, look up, boom. I'm still looking at my children, but I'm still talking on the phone at the same time. Some people get distracted. They turn their back. They start talking. They get deep into the conversation. And then by the time they turn around and hang up, your children are gone. You know? So always be aware of your surroundings, even just not for children, for yourself as well. Because it's just crazy. People out here, you know, prey on you. They are definitely prey on you. And also, if you out and about, you go out every day around, let's say 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you see the same car or you see the same person walking by. I mean, they could just be going to work too. It's just be aware of your surroundings. They could be leaving out the same time you leaving out. Or if you see the same car or something like that. Sometimes switch up your pattern. Switch up your pattern sometimes. Maybe go the other way or something like that and see what happens. Because people be watching you sometimes. People be praying on you. Just waiting for that right moment. Cheapskate on TLC, rich people. Hey, good morning, Shonda, good morning. My husband is just a man. When we walk down the street, he always put me on the inside of him. Right. You're always supposed to be on the inside. He works 50 hours a week. He a great man. That is awesome, Penny. Women faking they're pregnant. Tell me about it. But why, Paula? Why? Why? Why are these women faking that they're pregnant? Is because if they were the man in that situation, they don't want to lose their man because they're faking their pregnancy. What is it? Queen, another fear I have is walking into West. Go ahead, Kevin. You can do it. Rob Angel said, I'm over Walgreens. Oh, yeah. When I didn't get my $5 register reward for the Olay, Walgreens gave me 5 Walgreens cash. They gave me 5 Walgreens cash. So, I don't know. See, my register reward printed out for, what was it? I think it was the Colgate, if I'm not mistaken. The Colgate, I think. Maybe. But, so I'm like, well, why my $5 register reward didn't print out? So, hopefully we have some good deals next week, because I'll be walking in Wags again. But on another note, check your fetch rewards. We do have spend 30 on Unilever and get 10,000 points. Once again, we do have a new fetch reward. Spend 30, get 10,000 points. Now, real quick. If you still have your 7 off 2 Dove Body Wash CRT, you can use that, even though you don't get anything back. So 16 and then use the 7 off 2 will leave $9 or $4.50 each. So if you scan your receipt, it would track on fetch rewards. So spend 30, get 10,000. We need to leave Wags alone, Kevin said, to get more money for people when they're standing out on the street. Right, Penny? Everyone should be walking with a taser in their hand. Yup. Or that LTC. Paula. Glad that Walgreens is doing a complete overhaul on their system, and they haven't quite worked out the kinks. Right, Gladys? Every time, there's always something. Just like the Colgate deal. It says something about when you buy 2, get a $4 Walgreens cash, but then when you in a store, it say you get a register reward. Like at the Walgreens I go to, it's like a whole big mix-up. It's always a mix-up. And I'm like, why are the prices like so different? Like, what's going on? In the ad, it says this, but when I get into the store, it's telling me this. Like, what is it? You down with LTC? Yep. I have to protect mines, Kevin. I have to protect mines. I'll stick with CVS and Food Lion. Right? Ralph said, I haven't touched CVS yet this week. My $10.50 is going to expire tomorrow. I was bummed I didn't get Unilever. Oh, yeah, Kevin, this is what I meant to ask you. Did you get the August P&G? Did yours come with laundry? Did yours come with laundry? I need some August P&G. I want some August P&G with laundry. If you know someone that has some August P&G with laundry, let me know. Other than that, I will be printing from P&G every day. Just got August P&G, no laundry. See, Kevin? Walgreens has a better return policy than CVS. Their coupon policy is better. Just read their policy. Okay, Miss Prime. PG is clowning. I didn't get the save either. Wowzers. And the coupons in our 8-7 inserts, yeah, they clowning too. Right, Angel? I carry Always. You better believe it, Ralph Angel. I haven't got my Care Pass money. I was supposed to get it on the 27th. Right. I called CVS, the customer service, the other day, Penny. I'm like, wait a minute. I know for sure I have money in my bank account. And wasn't you supposed to take this $5 so I get my $10 Care Pass? And they talking about something about another account combining together. I'm like, another account? What other account combining together? What account merged together? I'm like, hold on. I said, let's back up for a moment. Tell me what other account merged together. I'm trying to figure this out. Because I had this account for how many years, ma'am? Look into the system. When did I sign up for the extra care card and the Care Pass? When did I sign up? Back in 2017. And now you're telling me that another account merged with my account after all this time? Yeah, something not right. And they didn't take the $5 for my Care Pass. And Kevin, I never get to say, Penny, that is terrible. Prime, that is a shame. DG coupon is popping this week. Paula, I done went over to my DG and they closed because they got a code violation. My DG is closed. Queen, what was the winner answer for your contest? Was it 9 deals? I counted 9. No, I think it's not 9. It's not 9. You only have to count the deals. You got to count the deals that I only got extra bucks back from. And you can't, if I did the spend 40 twice, you can't count it twice. My daughter has her license too. Yup. I pay it once a year to get the $10 cheaper, right? Miss Prom, that's suspicious. Right, they talking about they're going to look into it. I said, listen. I had this account since 2017. 5 years. And you telling me this account was just merged to my account that I had for 5 years? I said, ma'am. And she's trying to talk over me. So to get them to stop talking, I keep saying, ma'am. Unmerge that account because that's my account. Unmerge it. That is not my account. That is not my account. Just like somebody used my extra bucks in Virginia in another state. And you guys was telling me, to cover your barcode on your coupons when I showed the receipt. Y'all was telling me that. Somebody used my extra bucks as well. So I'm like, people got to go that deep to use somebody extra bucks. People got to go that deep to use somebody else's coupons on their account. And then the app is not working. Has anybody else CVS app stopped working? My app is not working. What good CVS claims are you all finding lately? Dove body wash, Dove bar soap, Gain. My app is not working at all. It's not working. So I don't know what's going on. They must be using an old number of yours or something. Yes, I learned to work around for when the app doesn't work. Oh my God, that's horrible. Wait, how you use someone else's bucks? Got to be an employee. Might be. But it was in Virginia. It wasn't here in Philadelphia. It was in Virginia. Mine won't work. Yep, look. See? It's still giving me that box right there. That box. The box is still saying, we're unable to complete your request at this time. Please try again later. And I uninstalled it. I installed it back. And it's still telling me the same thing. My ShopRite digitals are not coming off. See, something is going on. Hey, good morning, S. Brown. Is it not opening or is it not scanning items properly? See, you got to scan like how. See, I can't manually enter my information where it asks you what's your last name, what's your phone number, what's your email, what's your zip code. And I just put it in and it's still giving me that same box. But when you click on, let me go up. When you go to this screen to scan your extra care card, it pops up. It works, but you can't enter your information manually on the app. You have to scan your CVS card. I got $100 on my card and a $25 fetch reward card for CVS. That's great, Penny. I'm burnt out right now. I haven't been couponing in a few weeks. Really, Ralph? Oh, I haven't seen that before. I haven't been able to scan items in the store either. I can scan sometimes. When I scanned a few items on Sunday, it would say, no, I scanned the L'Oreal Evolve. I scanned the L'Oreal Evolve shampoo. It's going to tell me, oops, you don't have a coupon for this product. I said, wait a minute. It's a $5 off 3 L'Oreal Evolve digital. What do you mean I don't have a coupon for this product? But when I went to scroll down in my app to my digitals, there it was right there. But when I scanned it, the L'Oreal Evolve digital didn't pop up. So CVS is probably doing something to their systems too. The issue with scanning, I learned to work around. When you scan it, if it returns a blank page, you have to hit the back button, then type it in the text field, and then delete the text, and then scan. That's a lot of stuff, Kevin, to be doing. That's a lot of stuff to be doing that. And Rob, I'm taking a break once I use my last few CBs. I'm too slow, and everything is picked over here. Child, I'm still confused about why. Okay, I'm not confused. It wasn't. Let's say this: when the staff told me I couldn't put stuff on the shelf no more. Here's the kicker. I'm fine with that. I don't even care. I'm fine with that, baby. I am fine with that. I could do my video and come home, put my stuff on the table, and still take a thumbnail. It don't have to be in a store. I would like it to be in the store because that takes more time. I got to bag all the stuff up, as I usually do. But then I got to come all the way back home and then put all that stuff up on the table. What if I get what if I do a big haul like I usually do? Then I got to wag all that stuff back home when I could have easily took a picture in the store like I usually do, bring it home and put it all on the table. But here's the kicker. I think it's because remember I told you guys I was putting stuff in my cart on the deals that I really wanted to do. And then I wound up not using some of the products in my cart. I wound up not buying it. So being as though I put the stuff on the counter, and I'm like, if I'm not buying this stuff and it goes behind a lock key, it goes behind the glass door with a key, I have to give it to you. You know how you say you don't want something and they take it from you and then they put it like in a red basket and then they got to wind up putting it back on the shelf? By the next shift got to put it back on the shelf. If I give you something back, if I put it on the counter and say, hey, I'm not getting this, it's because it goes behind, the glass with a lock key. Meaning, if I don't get stuff that is not behind the glass with a key, I will put it back myself. So to me, it seemed like that was an excuse. That was an excuse. It is, sure is, but it works. They're going to have booster on sale this week, but it buy 2, get 5 extra bucks. You said boosters? You say booster? And Kevin Moore, that's not great. They normally do buy 4, get 10 or 8. That's like every self-checkout is not the same at DG Problems. I know it, Kevin. It sucks. Plus, more people are starting to come to CVS and glittering. Shake my head. I have noticed that. Wait, you said Ralph Andrews said plus more people are starting to come to CVS and glittering? What's the glittering? What is glittering, Ralph? I noticed that I've been getting a random $4 extra buck every week. It was absolutely an excuse. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker what happened Sunday, because I was pissed. How many times? Now, I told you guys I couldn't put nothing on the shelf, but I'm still going to show you what I'm going to buy, and I still put it on the shelf, and I'll show you the receipt, and then I'll take the items, and put them in my bag because I can't leave them on the shelf no more. So as I'm going in the same aisle, coming back with the items to show y'all the receipt, why do you keep coming in the same aisle checking on me? Why? Because if you do it next Sunday, I'm going to take it there with you. And I'm not talking about fighting, and I'm not talking about getting up in your face. I'm not talking about none of that. If I come there next Sunday and you watch me again, then we're going to have a problem. Because every time I go back and put something on the shelf and show and do the clip with the receipt, it seems like you coming in the aisle to watch me to see if I'm leaving anything on the shelf. So that's what happened Sunday. You don't have to keep coming in the aisle to see if I'm leaving stuff on the shelf. Why? There's nothing on the shelf. I'm doing my clip like I told your other employee, and I'm putting the stuff in my bag that I'm brought to the store. But you don't got to keep coming to the aisle to check to see if I'm leaving stuff on the shelf to do a picture. You don't have to do all that. And the same one that was checking on me is the same one that had a problem with me, and that's how I couldn't put the stuff on the shelf. And I think it's because I was finding all those courtesy coupons, all them expired items on top of that. I think it's two of them. One, because the stuff I wasn't getting, I had to give it to them behind the register. That means they got to put that stuff back on the shelf. Okay, well, give me the key, and I open the glass and put it behind the glass. If you want me to, I can put it back. Just give me the key, and I'll open it up my damn self. And for two, it's finding the expired items. That's the two things I think it is. I meant Boost. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Let's go back. Penny, you said the Boost is on sale at CVS this week. Let me check this out. Because I tested out the Gluciner diabetic shakes. So is it the Boost at CVS? Shonda said, what is glittering? I want to know too. I think he meant stealing, not glittering. There's a lot of jealous cashiers and workers who don't like when you get stuff for free and cheap. Using 5 off 2 always coupon for Gain and Tide. How is that possible? How is that possible, Ralph? I'm confused. Wait a minute. A 5 off 2 always coupon for Gain and Tide? So the codes must be, so the codes must be together, or I don't know. Queen, what if instead of putting it on shelf, you put it by the photo center since the area is usually open no, the way the photo center is set up at my particular CVS, it's like the photo screens are tight, they tight together. You can't really even put that in between those. So that's a no-go. Maybe they won't think it's suspicious, then I don't know. Suspicious about what, Kevin? I've been going to the same CVS for 5 years. 5 years every Sunday. Only probably missed 2 Sundays. 2. When I wasn't feeling well, I had a family emergency. Out of 5 years, I missed 2 Sundays. Now you're telling me I can't put nothing on the shelf. It's got to be those 2 things. But it's okay. Because they talking about, oh, we don't mind if you do the videos and stuff. We don't care about that. It's just about you moving stuff and not putting it back. Well, give me the key and I'll put the stuff back behind the glass. It's just simple. S. Brown. So I'm going to continue to do my videos and call it a day. But I better not be watched next Sunday, I'll tell you that. Got it or littering. I was like autocorrect. The deal is all over Instagram. Wait, for the glittering, Ralph? Oh, next week, Penny. For next week. Good, because I need some boost. Glittering is when you use a coupon for a different item that is not on the coupon, using an Old Spice coupon for Dove or something else. Wow. Okay, so is it the coupon is coded the same as Old Spice or Dove or what? So how is that actually working? How is that actually working? Y'all don't do that. Use coupons for the item on the coupon. That's fraud and not worth the risk. True Prime. Paula B said barcodes. Okay. Okay. Ralph Angel said it attaches to Gain and Tide. Gladys Washington says so too, S. Brown. They're always asking how you get those deals and checking on how much extra bucks you have in your account. Kevin, it sounds like they're profiling you. That's wrong. I tell you what, Kevin. Do not watch me because you already told me I can't put stuff on the show. You said I can still do videos. So what I'm doing is showing my audience, my subscribers, what I'm picking up and coming back with the items and showing the receipt. And then I'm taking my items off of the shelf and put it in my bag, in my cart. So this time, I'm not putting all that stuff in my cart because I got to have room for my bag. So once I come back with the clip and the receipt, I got to put it in my bag. So why are you still checking again to see if I'm leaving stuff on the shelf again? You started this. Don't be talking about good morning, you smiling, you all happy. Listen, I don't care. I'm gonna still do my videos and then I'll just come home and do my thumbnail. And show y'all all what I picked up. It's just plain and simple. But what I'm not gonna tolerate is you watching me. That's what I'm not gonna tolerate. Ralph said yes. Okay, I'm learning something. Shonda said glittering. Wow, damn. That's crazy. A 502 attached to Dove and Gain and Tide and wow. Buy 2 booths to get 5 extra bucks. Only can do it once. And this is at next week at CVS. Kevin P said this is year 2022. Come on, people. Let's all stop being Karens and Curls. I'm confused why an employee is worried about items that end up purchased. Right. I said that. I said I buy these items. I've been coming here for the 5 years. They say about, oh, we don't care about you doing the videos. We don't care about that. And you buying the items. It's that you're taking stuff off the shelf and not putting it back. If I'm taking stuff off the shelf and not putting it back, that's a lie. Roll the camera. Roll the camera and you'll see the stuff I don't purchase in my cart. I'm going back up and down those aisles, putting it on the shelf. The only thing I can't put back is the stuff that's behind the lock. That's the only thing behind that glass. That's the only thing. So I don't know what you're talking about. And Kevin, you're right. Queen, you ever see on YouTube a guy coupon card from CVS? I knew him. That was the CVS store on my block when I lived in Chicago. That guy was a hot mess. Really, Kevin? No, I never watched coupon Carl. Nope. Not at all. But I am going to go back and get I'm gonna go back and get the Dove. The Dove bar soap is on clearance. I put a picture in my Facebook group. I scanned the Dove bar soap at the coupon center and I took a picture of the screen. The Dove bar soap is $9.99, but it's on clearance for $7.49. So if you want to stock up on some Dove clearance body wash, you'll probably pick up about maybe 4 of them. If you got like a 4 of 25 body wash CRT, you can do that. Let me see, $7.49. Yeah, $7.49 times 4. That's like $30 right there. And then use like a 4 of 25. You might got some digitals. Use some Dove paper coupons if you love Dove products. The Finish. We got Total Home Laundry. We got Gain that's on clearance. What we got? We got Swivel 2 that's on clearance. What else on clearance at my store? There's a lot of stuff on clearance. Don't the employees get like 20% off their purchase discount? If they wanted to do the deal, they could probably get it cheaper than the customers. Right, S. Brown? Right. Alina, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Alina. Queen, you got to put Coupon Carl today and check him out. He was a disaster. What do you mean? He don't coupon no more, Kevin? Kevin, yes, S. Brown. They get 20% off on non-sale items. Prom said at Paula B. Money, there is one cart for the whole store at one location. Remember when I was doing my CVS, like in the beginning of this year or last year, it was no carts. It was actually no carts. and I was actually doing those deals. And where else I was going? I'm glad it's Carts now because they told me I can't put none on the show. Where I'm going to put the stuff at if it wasn't no Carts? If I ain't got no Carts, I'm not putting stuff on the show. Queen is going to continue to do her CVS hauls and her CVS newbie easy video or digitals, and just call it the day. Um, it is what it is, y'all. That's another thing. That's why I got to get over this fear and get in my car. Because if I could get over this fear and get back in my car and drive, I wouldn't go to that CVS no more. I promise you, I wouldn't go to that CVS no more. And that is why I'm amping myself up. I'm amping myself up to get behind this wheel again so I wouldn't have to go to that CVS. So once I give it over that fear, I won't be at that CVS no more. Trust me. I'll be going to another CVS. Another CVS. So I'm going to sit here on this couch and contemplate of grabbing these keys and go on outside and turn the car on and pull off. Because the CVS I go to is about roughly 7 to 10 minutes. Roughly 7 to 10 minutes away from me. The other CVS that's by me, roughly 15, 20 minutes. But they don't open till 7 o'clock in the morning. See, I like to get out and start early. But if push come to shove, I will go to that CVS that's 15 to 20 minutes away. I go to the one I go to because I've been going there 5 years, and it's very convenient. But after, this situation happened about me not putting stuff on the shelf, I'm like, I don't even want to come here no more. I don't even want to look at y'all because it didn't got out of hand. It got ridiculous. I mean, it's just really ridiculous after 5 years. No, coupon call with CVS employee who called the cops on a woman for using a coupon. It was a racial thing. What? Wow. Racial profiling thing. Sorry, I had a phone call. Are you serious, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin, if I was a CVS employee, I would be getting my stuff for close to free every time. And Brad, you got that right. Queen, take a pic of your items before you purchase them because they're absolutely messing with you. They see me at self-checkout. They see me do a video saying, this is that. Y'all see my videos. And I said, I'll be back with this receipt, and I'm rolling. So when I get the stuff off the item, they see me go to self-checkout. They see that receipt print out. So they know I purchased. They know. They already know. Because when I was putting stuff on the shelf, I was leaving my receipts there. I was leaving my receipts there to let people know this is my stuff. I paid for this stuff. I had a customer take one of my gang piles before because she didn't want to wait for the staff member to open the glass door to give her one. So she took mine off of my shelf where my receipts was. I said, excuse me, miss, did you just take that gang piles off the shelf where all my stuff is? She said, oh, that's yours? Yes, ma'am, my receipts are there. I paid for that. Yes, they're mine. Yes. Then she went back to ringing the bell for a staff member to come open up the glass door, the cabin. I like your Walmart deals. I like them all. Thank you so much, Penny. Sean, to try a short trip, I like around the block. No, I have no problem. It's just the problem came from me not putting stuff on the shelf because it's easier for me just to put the stuff on the shelf, take the picture, boom, go home. I got to take all the stuff home, then put all the stuff on the table and take a picture. Okay. It's just too much. You got this, girl, Lena. Mine is open 24/7. Yeah, the one I go to is open 24/7 too. Yeah, I had dealt with him myself many times. I used to go to that CVS a lot. Really? Wow. How you call the cops on somebody for a coupon? The CVS employee loves me. Right. It was a manager that worked there and another older lady that worked there when I started in 2017 couponing at CVS. And the older lady is the one that told me that CVS take expired coupons 1 to 2 days. She told me this. So that's how I knew. It was a manager there, you know, that I love. Cool. She didn't care, you know. Um, and I never had no problems. Never had no problems. Never had no problems. Nope. So it was a bunch of nonsense to me. I had an employee tell me I could only do one transaction years ago when I was shopping at CVS. I told him that I knew the store manager and would email to ask them if that was accurate. Right, Ash Brown? You know, sometimes staff members come up with their own rules. You can't tell somebody how many deals that they can do. You can't tell somebody that. You'll have a employee say, "Oh well, you got to do your transactions. And you got to do all this in one big transaction." No, I don't. Who told you that? I do what I want to do. I'm spending my money. You can't tell me to put something in one big transaction. I'm gonna pay for the stuff the way I'm gonna pay for it. And if it means a transaction after another transaction after another transaction and after another transaction of me rolling my extra buck, and that's what's gonna happen. I like going early. I have the whole store to myself. Right. When I go to CVS, it's barely nobody in there. Barely nobody in there. Walmart worker told me once I can use IPP coupons. I was like, that's not correct. You can use IP-putable coupons at Walmart. Some of these workers are clowns. So, like I said, when I amp myself up to get over this fear, I'm going to end my card, and that CVS going to go bye-bye. It's going to go bye-bye. So, because I'm going to head on to the other store, the other CVS. I'm done not telling people made up rules. Be careful, Queen. They were trying to say that you are adding items that you did not pay for. Adding items I didn't pay for. They watch me do the clip. They watch me take the stuff out. They watch me pay for this stuff. Why? And then most of the stuff I use courtesy coupons if I have them, if I find something expired. I'm not taking anything. Why would I take anything else? Why would I steal something? That's crazy. So, as I said before, I'm going to amp myself up to go to another CVS. So it is what it is. Even my daughter is telling me to go to another CVS. My daughter's saying go to another one. I went to CVS yesterday, and the two cashiers said, "What are you doing in here on Monday?" I do my haul on Sunday, and they love it. Yeah, they be looking at you like, "Wait, what you doing in here? Okay, what you doing on here?" Yeah, some employees like, "What you doing here? You come in here on Sundays and Mondays. What you doing here on Friday and Saturday?" And they'll start laughing. I'll start laughing. You got some, employees that's cool. They don't have nothing against you. None of that stuff. They cool as hell with you. When I use self-check, I do small transactions. As soon as I said that, she changed what she said. All of a sudden, she no longer works there. The CVS employees are always changing and never permanent. Jealousy is an ugly thing. Right, Gladys? That store will suffer if you leave. People don't understand how regular customers actually keep inventory in stock. At Kevin, big clowns. I don't understand because, and then on Sunday, I had found a few expired items, and then I had my cart, and then a guy was waiting. When I stepped to the side, I told him he can go. So he was like, "You're a couponer," and I'm like, "Yes." He was like, "Do you get this stuff for free?" I said, "Basically." He's like, "Dang, I wish I knew how to coupon." I said, "It's real easy." I said, you would think it's hard in the beginning. As the time go on, it would become more easier for you. He's like, "Dang." He's like, "I gotta check into this." He's like, "I want to coupon too and save some money," because he was buying laundry detergent and paper towels and tissue. He spent like almost $70. So he said he's gonna learn how to coupon. So the employee was looking at me like I'm crazy, looking at him and looking at me while we're conversating, looking at me, looking at him while we're conversating. Okay, so me in here couponing and me doing these videos and people are watching me Kind of like bringing, people here that live in Philadelphia to these CVS stores. That what I'm bringing, I wouldn't say 100% bringing people into these stores, but I could say at least 12 of my subscribers I met in CVS, couponing, doing my CVS haul. Doing my CVS haul. I had one come around to the other aisle and say, wait a minute, beautiful queen, right? I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, because I heard you say, and I'm rolling. That's why I came around here. So she was like, yeah, I watch you, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I'm up in here trying to do some deals and stuff like that. So some people that watch me here in Philadelphia started couponing because they seen me do videos and they subscribe to my channel. So it's not in a sense saying I'm bringing people in the store 100%, but I'm bringing some people in, even though they might not get it all free like me, but they're using their digitals or coupons, whatever they're using, but they still spending some money out of their pockets. You got that right. Beautiful queen. Make sure that they are not singling you out about that shelf thing. Always look to see that they are making everyone follow the rules they make up. Right. I said over 83% Sunday, and the cashier loved it. I'd be so excited to conversate with cashiers and stuff. Not like, because sometimes you got to be careful of that because, people be watching, employees to make sure you're not too friendly, handing them stuff over the counter and all that stuff like that because they could get fired for that. You can't be like, oh, well, thank you so much. Here's a detergent for you. Here's a toilet paper for you. Because they're gonna think that you're doing favors for them, and that's why you're giving them products. So you got to be careful of that. I'll be excited to see employees excited that you're saving money, and they want to save money too. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Okay, you def are because I didn't understand CVS until I watched the videos. Thank you so much, Shanda. Am I saying it right? Shanda or Shanda? I wish my state gave courtesy coupon for expired items. My store is terrible about leaving those items on the shelf. Becca, hey Becca, same here. Shanda always mention the survey because a lot of these stores care about the feedback they get about their customer service. Right. And I'm always getting surveys, even though I don't get no extra bucks back, but I always do the surveys because you never know, you might get an extra buck back. I know when I first started CVS, I used to get like surveys every week and they would give me extra bucks back. And I know one of the surveys was I would get a $10 extra buck. Brown, I always do surveys for that very reason. Hey, B Queen, I'm super late, but I didn't understand CVS couponing until I watched you. Thank you so much, Becca. I really appreciate it. Don't bother with the Dollar General. They told me I could use only one paper coupon. Really? You Dollar General is tricky. It all depends if you trying to do deals or their family members are trying to come and do deals. They'll tell you no, but then they'll let their family members use a whole lot of coupons and tell them and let them do 2 or 3 transactions worth of game products on Saturday, but they told you only could do one. So you got to be, they real tricky with that. I started following you because of your catchphrase. Thank you so much, Gladys. And I'm rolling. I live in a little town and I'm the only couponer. They love it. That's great, Penny. Exactly. They care about getting a good survey. Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue to do these surveys. I sure am. But anybody have any more questions? I'm live for a little while today. Wait a minute, my 8-7 coupon insert preview didn't load up yet. What happened? I didn't see it pop up that it was loaded. Exactly, they care. Okay, they care about getting good surveys. Yep, make sure you do surveys. Make sure you are checking your email, like your CVS emails, because they might wind up giving you like an 8 off 40 or 30% off CRT or 40% off CRT. They might give you a free item here and there. They might give you a 6 off 30. So always check your CVS emails and take those surveys. Always check the surveys. Dollar General cares about good feedback on their survey too. Really? I wanted to go over Dollar General and do the spend 20, get 5 off. but mine was closed down due to a code violation, and they got to pay $315. So that, with that being said, I might head over to Dollar General later. I don't know, but I'm trying to put my Google printable doc together for Walmart. I want to do a Walmart haul. I got so many Shopkick rebates and Ibotta rebates, so I want to try to do a Walmart. So I'm trying to give you guys either a live or video every day since I'm on vacation. I'm just relaxing home, doing videos, going live, cleaning the house. You know, I'm the type of person that like putting different decors. Like right now, I need to change my kitchen curtains. Right now, I need to start cleaning out the cabinets, like stuff like that, like moving stuff around, changing the scenery. I really hope they really give us Tide back. Right, we will see for September. We will see for September. P&G. You've been all over our keep going. Yup, Penny. I had a blast and lost all track of time. Bye, Vicree and chat. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, Miss Prom. Thank you for coming in. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. I've been liking Dollar General more than CVS lately. Dollar General got so many glitches. So many glitches this week. And then I went over there and they closed, but it's like lately I'm afraid to go over to Dollar General, like waste my time, because they say it's in stock, but then when you get there, it's not in stock. So I'm getting my little hopes up high to do a deal, and the stuff is not even there, you know? So that's the point of me trying to drive further out. I bet you're cooking a lot of good stuff. Nah, not really. I might throw down some oxtails by 12 o'clock and have them simmer in my crock pot. I might do some oxtails. Are you going to organize your stockpile, beautiful queen? I started, but I still have a lot to go. I put it on my community tab, S. Brown. I still have a lot to go, and I need some more shelves. Where am I going to put these shelves at? That was the whole point of me getting my basement finished and everything, and it's still not done all the way. Because Gemini Jim told me I could go to Home Depot, and it's like a shelf, like a rack shelf, where I can hang my I forgot what it's called, where I can hang my razors on. You know, I can hang my razors on it. So you know, they emailed me, but nobody contacted me back so they could get down there and finish. But I need some more shelves. Hey, Gemini Jim, I was just talking about you. So it is what it is. But I'm about to get up off here, guys. Check back for that 8-7 coupon insert preview. I hope all of you have a wonderful and blessed day and stay safe out there. But I got to get up out of here. Peace.